So, on this, the 50th anniversary of Martin Luther King's death, a lot of people online are talking about how Martin Luther King would have done this or done that. You know, like Martin Luther King, he would have busted out some Yeezys and bumped to Big Sean. Martin Luther King, he would have loved BLM. Or that damn Martin Luther King, he'd be locked up in a prison with Hillary. You know, all kinds of things, all kinds of twisted views. Realistically, Martin Luther King would not side with BLM. He wouldn't like Black Lives Matter. Do you know what they do? They try to segregate. They used to have separate areas for white folks and colored folks. Now, BLM has gotten some colleges to have certain areas for white folks and certain areas for colored folks. Or, sorry, not colored folks, folks of color. You see, it's all the same. BLM is the KKK. They're exactly the same. And Martin Luther King would not support the apartheid that BLM is attempting to push. Safe spaces are not acceptable. Safe spaces only serve to keep the population apart, to make sure that we can't come together and find a middle ground that works for all of us. Safe spaces exist specifically to make us fight with each other. I don't understand you, you don't understand me, and therefore we cannot come to an agreement because we hide from each other. So no, on this 50th anniversary of Martin Luther King's death, I don't think that he would do all of the various things that people say he would do. Instead, I think that he would probably be doing a lot of what I'm doing, telling people that you need to stop thinking about your differences. Stop asking for reparations. Stop telling black people that they need to just shut the hell up. Stop saying that Chinese people don't matter because they're smart and going to be successful anyway. All of these views are stupid. We need to come together and be one human race because in the end, we're all going to go on the ground and we're going to rot and we're going to feed the same worms. We're going to leak out the same kind of blood. We're going to leak out the same bodily fluids. If a black guy gets injured and I donate blood and he is of the same blood type as me, guess what? My blood's going to be pumping through his veins. Does that make him any less black? Does that make me any less white? Or does it make us both part of the same group, part of the same species? Stop supporting groups that separate people. That includes the LGBTQAIIP plus 2 and whatever the hell else they're going to add to it. They only serve to separate us. And apartheid will lead to our destruction. Haven't you ever heard of the strategy of divide and conquer? That's exactly what's going to happen to us if we continue to fight amongst ourselves. We're Americans. Well, some of us are Canadian. Some of us are Mexican. Some of us are African. Some of us are Chinese. Some of us are Indian and Pakistani and Afghani, and hell, even in Africa there are, 100 countries? That's a lot to go through. That's a lot of people who could separate from each other if they wanted, or a lot of people who could come together and maybe make this world a more harmonious and good place. How about tomorrow, when you see yourself disagreeing with someone, try to find some common ground. Like, maybe I don't agree with this guy's politics on DACA, but maybe he and I are both Cardinals fans, and we really like what's happening with the team so far. Actually, maybe we're not happy that we're about to lose the legendary... Oh my goodness. I can remember all this crap. I can't remember his name now. Doesn't that suck when that happens? I'm sure it'll come to me as soon as I hit stop on this. Then I'll have to make an addendum down in the comments. Anyways, Larry Fitzgerald. That's who we're going to lose. Larry Fitzgerald has held that team together so well for so long. Losing him and Bruce Arians in the space of a couple years, I wonder what's going to happen to the team. Cardinals fans, are you concerned? You see, already, we disagree, maybe on politics. We can agree on a team. We can agree that Russell makes good clothing. I like this shirt. It fits really well. It feels good. What else? Do you like my background? I like my new background. To the one kid on Twitter who was making fun of my camera quality, is it at least slightly better now? And have I done a little more to entertain in this video? I don't know. I don't even know how long this video is because I can't see that far into that mirror over there. And I can't see the back side of the screen anymore. I've got the front-facing camera going. You see, there's a lot more than politics in this world. There's a lot more than what keeps us apart. When it comes right down to it, there is so much for us to come together on. You know, I believe in the Second Amendment. I believe we need it. I believe we need our guns to defend us from any number of things. But if we could come together as people, if we could disband our various groups and believe in one thing, one group, maybe we could really do away with all of that. Maybe we could actually create a utopian society, but sadly, there's always going to be somebody who wants more. Well, if you liked this video, please go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe. Share this with your friends. Hopefully you have a lot of them. Hopefully your friends disagree with you on some things. Maybe even important things, and you're still friends with them. Beyond that, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. Hit me in the comments. Bye.